Where does the tennis player focus on before he trains him?
Explosive movements.
My shoulders?
My arm hurts. My shoulder hurts. You probably have to work out like you're a baseball player. Alright, we're gonna review some rules for singles. We'll control the center. Cross courts are better than down the line because if someone hits a down the line to you, the first rule is always going to be hit a cross court. Don't even think about it. Just hit the cross court. If you control the center, that means you're making your opponent run to a side. That means they're not set for shots. And as we examine these points, you're going to see that the guy opens up the court and he's in trouble. He actually had a shot right here to do some damage. Don't go to the red because the red's inside out and it's going to your opponent's forehand. What's the point of doing that? Go to the green. It goes cross court. Then you take a few steps to the left and you have forehand play for the rest of the point. But if you go to the red, it opens up the forehand and your opponent will probably attack you, probably going to your backhand or going short angle cross court for the winner on the forehand. The worst shot is the down the middle shot because then you switch dictation. So you go from a serving position here to a defensive position, and once this happens, the down the line, it turns into a cross. And now the guy's running. He's barely going to get to this ball, right? Barely gets to the ball here, hits a defensive shot. When you go defensive shot, you want to go high to their backhand or cross court. By going down the line, it opens up the cross court. And when you hit this cross court, it's fairly easy to do to the cross court. I prefer a short angle cross court, going more to a service line. But that's a nice clean shot to put the ball away. He's getting pretty good service here, and the returns are coming right back to him. Now here's another rule that's really important, is you gotta know where your forehand is. From the yellow to the right is all forehands. From the blue to the single sideline is your backhand. You can hit a normal backhand offensive shot. From the red to doubles alley, you're hitting a defensive backhand, and it should be hit cross court. It should be hit cross court because if you hit it down the line, you open up the cross court on your side. By hitting it cross court, you actually have a chance to keep the court closed. You should be able to bring your forehand to play. The problem is when you hit this forehand, you have to hit the other corner. If you hit down the middle of the court, you open up too much court. There's just too much court to cover because he can hit the short angle cross and you'll be in trouble. Know where your forehand is. I really like practicing running around your backhand, hit a forehand. I like the forehand better than the backhand because you have disguise. But see what happens? It goes right to the middle of the court. Guy is set. The momentum carries the guy to the left side of the court on our side. And it becomes a fairly easy cross court put away. So you gotta watch out for that. You gotta think about what shots are coming. See the cross? It's not that hard a cross court put away, but he's so far over on the left side of the court, it's almost impossible to get to. And it was set up by the inside out forehand that went down the middle of the court. Now this one I like is it's a second serve, and the guy finally hits a decent return away from his opponent and goes within the angle. And I like shots like this where you go within the angle. Because if you play a lot of doubles, this is a shot you practice hitting anyway. Second serve, you're not changing the angle. You're going with the grain of the shot, staying within the angle. And it's a tough shot to hit, but it's a better shot than going down the line where you have a change in angle. Think about those rules when you're playing.
Where does the tennis player focus on before he trains him?
Explosive movements.
My shoulders?
My arm hurts. My shoulder hurts. You probably have to work out like you're a baseball player.